Hey guys, Dmitry here with the Roofing Insights. After being in the roofing contractor for 5 years, I finally have decided to spend my money on very expensive Cougar Paws. I believe number one brand in roofing shoes out there. I've been very hesitant to buy one, and today on this episode I'm not gonna only review them, but I'm also gonna compare them to my favorite Reebok Crossfit shoes and my Nike running shoes. So today I'm gonna take all three pairs to 912 pitch roof and see how they compare to each other. So guys, I'll be honest with you, I've been so hesitant, and last couple days after I went on Amazon and I spent $180 on this pair, which is pretty expensive for the shoe, right? I was thinking, why in the world you are in the roofing business and you would not have a product that everybody sells, everybody advertises, all your roofing buddies have it, and number one is I'm from Siberia. I grew up in a really cold climate. I remember when I was in 9th grade and my dad purchased me a pair of boots, looks just like this, for 750 rubles. It was extremely expensive for us back in the day, and I was very excited, but you know what? The boots always been really heavy. You wear them for 8 months out of the year. Now I live in Minneapolis, right? For me, believe it or not, it's actually quite a climate change. It's much warmer here. Second reason why I didn't want to buy them for myself, because I never felt unsafe on the roofs in my regular shoes. This pair right here, I have it for about a year. I feel extremely comfortable. I feel really good on almost any roof. I've been on thousands of roofs. There's so many people talk about it. I can't ignore it anymore, especially having YouTube channel for roofers. I owe you guys this video, this comparison, and let's see how they compare. So first thing first, on the price, obviously Cougar Paws is going to be much more expensive. $180 versus, I just looked this morning, $75. I'm going to put a link below with all these shoes so you can compare for yourselves. I think I paid about $150 for this Nike right here. So definitely the most expensive option. Let's take it to the roof and see how they feel on the roof. The thing about the shoes, they do feel like work shoes for sure. High ankle, and this strap is engineered to reinforce your weight, but at the same time it's one bulky shoe and it's not something you want to be wearing all day long. But let's see how it feels. Oh boy, they're heavy. Wearing work boots makes you feel like you're already working. So I have here pitch gauge. It's about 912 roof. Depends where you put it. 912, it's just above, it's not 1212 obviously, but it's already considered not to be a walkable roof. For many people it cuts at 812. So I'm just gonna jump on it and see how it feels. All right, so it does feel a little bit weird because the shoe is so tall. It's kind of like cuts in your leg versus like your regular shoes that you do on a daily. But again, it does feel safe. It does feel bulky safe. So it's not only the steepness of the roof, it's also loose granules that literally roll in under your feet. What's weird is it's cutting like in here, and I guess it's intentional, but it's not comfortable, because if you work in it all day long, you're literally cutting blood supply to your feet, if you will, because it creates a lot of pressure above your ankles. It's better than I expected. I actually can't wait to wear my other shoes right after this to see what I've been missing out. So this one is Nike. It's probably one of the most comfortable. I like jumping in them. They have a really nice cushion. This one have slighter, softer padding than my CrossFit one. So you definitely feel much lighter. Oh, but I do sleep on this. Nike is definitely not as safe. And what's happening actually, I'm sleeping on the granules. I mean, shoe still feels great, like it's much more comfortable on the feet itself. You're not gonna fail necessarily, but I am sleeping. I would say on the grip with the roof, I would give Cougar Paws 100% and Nike only 60 maybe. I don't think I would go with this Nike on steeper than 912 roof for sure. And the last but not least is my favorite CrossFit shoes. So these guys are done by Reebok. So what I like about them, they're really firm. I have them for over a year. I did a CrossFit Open last year. You can see they're really worn out, but let's see how they compare. Oh yeah, much better than Nike, much more comfortable than actually both of them, because again your ankle is all free, you can move, and you know what, they're firmer, the padding is not soft, it's a little bit firmer, but I don't slide at all, even if I do my toys. Look at that. They absolutely resist slippery. And guess what? They're half price of Cougar Paws right now. When I purchased them originally, they just came out, and I think I did pay like $140. Now I was surprised to see them on Amazon for like 75 bucks. So between the three, Nike absolutely disqualifies to be a roofing shoe, and the finalists are CrossFit Nano 7 and Cougar Paws. To be honest with you, I've been pretty impressed with the Cougar Paws. It did came a little bit better than I thought it would. So here's the deal, they're bulky, they do work great, they do cost a lot of money. You have a really competitive option. Obviously it's a sports shoe, it's not a roofing shoe, but I did want to show the difference. So this shoe right here is much lighter, it costs less, it feels greater on the roof. It's also almost impossible to sleep on the roof. And the winner of this battle is Cougar Paws. Something inside of me, probably a roofer inside of me, doesn't let Reebok to take first place for best roofing shoe. On a roof like this, I probably still would be a little bit too lazy to go and change for a pair of Cougar Paws, but I still would keep them. I would keep them when it's maybe wet on the roof. I would keep them in extreme conditions when I do have to be extremely careful because maybe it's a windy day and you do want that extra protection. Cougar Paws, worth the investment. I would recommend them to everybody who's originally not a roofer, but maybe goes on the roofs, maybe home inspectors or somebody who's not familiar with the roofs. If you're not comfortable in heights, you always want to be in a safe zone. You always want to think about your safety first, because safety is first. Hey guys, I hope you like this review. If you do have a pair of them, do let me know what you think, if they're comfortable, not comfortable. What recommendations would you have for manufacturers for them to make it maybe even better product? Either way, I'm gonna put all links below where you can buy them. We don't have affiliation links. We don't get paid by any of these shoes. This is just big disclaimer. Should probably do it in the beginning, but here you have it. Anyway, just watching out for you guys and making sure you're safe out there. Work hard, but also work smart. See you guys next time. Hope it helps.